A difficult choice I've made in my life was right after high school. I had to decide that my friends probably weren't the best influence on my life, and that I would have to sort of like hang alone and find new friends that were good influences on my life. And so I had to sort of abandon like the sense of self that I got from my group of friends and move towards finding myself in God and finding myself in friends that were such a positive thing in my life and just so much more enriching and valuable, and moving away from cussing and drinking and drugs and moving towards Jesus Christ and all that He has to offer.
The hardest decision I've ever had to make was choosing to go to Peru for 3 years. Last summer at this time, I was talking about going to Peru in January, and obviously I didn't go because I'm here. It was really hard to let go of all these hopes and dreams and desires that I felt, and knowing that God really had bigger plans. And so it's really, really hard to follow plans that God has for you when they go against what you believe to be true.
One tough decision in my life that I've had to go through was deciding to go away to school. My freshman year of college, I went to a school close to home. It was a small university, commuted from home, and really just needed to branch out and go away from home. I had decided to attend Azusa Pacific University that spring of my freshman year, and it was definitely a difficult decision to leave my family, leave my home, but it's so rewarding now because it's a school I love and a school that I've grown so much in my faith at.
One time I went to Kenya on a mission trip, and throughout this trip we were visiting different orphanages and running VBS and getting to know the kids that were there. And there was one in particular, his name was Edwin, and he sort of just latched onto me and followed me around a bunch, and I got really close with him. And throughout the week I found out that he was one of the few kids there that wasn't sponsored. So he wasn't able to go to school, and they were trying to find a sponsor for him. I just knew that the Lord was tugging on my heart to consider sponsoring Edwin, and I kept pushing that away. I kept resisting that. When I asked how much it would be, the exact amount of money that Edwin needed to put him all the way through high school was the exact amount that I had in my account. And I knew at that moment that it wasn't my money anymore. And I told one of my leaders about it and told him to hold me accountable, and that it wasn't my money anymore, and I couldn't complain about it, and I couldn't resist it any longer, but I just knew for a fact that God was calling me to give that to Edwin to sponsor him. And so I did, and I've never regretted it.